everybody, welcome to DC. This vlog kind of follows on from last week, so if you've not seen it, last week I posted a vlog of all of the things that I crammed into my 2 to 3 days in DC. It's a lot, but this one I've pulled out and separated the food, because the food scene here, I asked online like, what should I eat in DC? And there were so many different types and cuisines and stuff like that. There was also a couple of home comforts that were mentioned for me. So I'm gonna do some little filming of all of the things that I'm eating here, my reviews, where you need to go when you visit. And I was planning to start here, which is the Union Market food hall. I love a food hall, you guys know I love a food hall. Yesterday when I landed in DC, I was only out and about for a couple of hours, so I was just like snacking as I go. And then I got back to the hotel feeling like a bit of a troll after a travel day. You know, hadn't really freshened up much before I was out and about, quite tired. And I was like, oh, I'll just grab something to eat in the hotel. Like, I'll just grab something quick, like a little something to fill me up before I go to bed. And the hotel food slapped. There's only, I can't even describe. So good. I got a couple of quick videos. I was in no fit state to be like filming, but I got a couple of quick videos which I'll patch over here. I had, what did I have? I had the corn ribs, the sauce. Oh my God, I've never tasted anything like it. And then I had General Chow's cauliflower tacos, which were all of the flavors that you would expect from General Chow's. I don't often order the vegetarian, but this was a good decision. Almost decided I was going to turn vegetarian until the brisket bowl arrived. You know how I said I was going to get a little something? As soon as I saw the menu, I was like, nope, she's going to overeat, she's going to overindulge, and I did. But it was amazing, absolutely worth it. It's called like the Tree House. I think the Treehouse rooftop. You don't have to be staying at the hotel to eat there and drink there. Their cocktails were insane too. I had one called the Jungle Bird. It was like the right level of sweet and what's the word, like bittery. I liked it, really nice. But yeah, so I was going to start here, but actually I should definitely start there. Make sure you visit if you're in the area. Let's go and see what this food hall is about, because I feel like I'm a professional food hall rater. Okay guys, first but secretly second food stop of the DC vlog. When I tell you there's a bit of everything here, I'm not even lying. I've done a lap before I started filming, and there are some things that I'm extremely excited to show you. Obviously I'm here like early breakfast time, so a lot of stuff is closed, but the guys are all here setting up. Everybody's really nice, giving me a smile and a wave. This is like a sandwich shop, like a proper deli. We've got fish over here, fresh fish that you can buy and cook for yourself. I'm not even going to be able to call everything out, but hopefully you guys can see some of the logos as I'm walking through here. A bit of Korean tacos, yes, on toast. Put anything on toast. Actually, Brits, I think, are pretty well known for putting anything in a sandwich. That's a thing. Some awesome looking pastries right there. Cocktails. There's also like ice cream and dessert places. There's also a shop in the back here selling knives, which I actually think is a really cool idea. You don't normally see like stores inside the food markets like this, but immigrant food. This was one of the ones I wanted to point out because I just love their concept. I laughed when I came in. I was like, oh, anything English? No. But I love their concept. That little paragraph at the top there, I don't think you'll be able to read it. It says, welcome to Immigrant Food. We serve world flavors with a mission. Our menu is inspired by immigrant gastronomies. At the same time, we advocate and educate on behalf of immigrants. I think that's such a lovely message. They've got Belgian fries too. Belgium is known for having like the best fries in the world. The guys just come to set up. So cool. I think I'll have to come back and try that later. Turkish towels. Interesting. Italian food. There's always Italian. There's always pizza. Dan boy Chinese. Egg yaki. Don't know what that is. Sounds cool. Oh, Japanese inspired omelets. There we go. And this. Wait, I'm giving it away before I've even showed you the logo. It's called Above Ground, and it's British. I have never seen British representation before in an American food market, and I'm not gonna lie, it actually looks really good. Sausage rolls, the king. They are triple cooking their fries, which is the way it should be done. They've got all of the right sauces. So cool. Done proper. This Fat Bagel shop is seemingly quite popular. The food does look amazing. Oh, another store. I didn't notice that when I walked around before. Cute idea. but I am going to be that Florida girl. I'm going to get an acai bowl because as soon as I walked in, there's like seating outside here, which I'll probably sit there to eat because it's quite a nice morning. I saw a bunch of people with the acai bowls and I was like, yes, that is exactly what my taste buds are telling me I want. Something fresh, healthy, that's going to wake me up this morning ready for a very busy day. So let's go order one now. Okay, this is where I've ordered from. It's called South Block. They're all like customizable acai bowls. They also have smoothies and I'm very excited. Here it is, and what an absolute masterpiece. Get a load of all of that. Now let's see if it tastes right, because I have been disappointed in the past by acai because I feel like I've had really, really good acai and then sometimes I've had it and it's like tastes of nothing. Okay, here goes nothing. This looks so good. It's called the Warrior Bowl, but I'm not a mad fan of, I'm not a mad fan. I hate bananas. So I got rid of the bananas in the blend and off the top, and I put pineapple on top, cacao nibs on top, and raw honey on top. And it was $13. Damn, that's good. Let me get some of the acai. Let's see if this has got flavour. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. I thought the best acai I'd ever had was in Jupiter, Florida. But today this has been at least matched, if not overtaken. This is very good. Why did I just blow on it? That's force of habit. Right, I'm gonna demolish this and I'll see you at the next food stop. Welcome back to the next stop of food in DC. It is now mid-afternoon-ish on Wednesday. The acai bowl that I had earlier this morning really filled me up. I didn't even finish it, but I'm only just starting to feel hungry again now. So I'm kind of having, you know how brunch is breakfast and lunch? Is there something that's lunch and dinner? I think I'm gonna get like a hot meal now and then maybe get like a takeout dessert or something, or maybe pick up a dessert or something later. Because I have some stuff going on this evening that's going to make dinner kind of an awkward time, so I'll probably just have to grab a snack. So that's the plan, and let me tell you where we are. Don't hate me, we're at Nando's, but bear with me on this one, okay? Nando's is a British founded chain. They serve peri-peri chicken, and I'll be real with you, is it the best chicken you're ever going to eat in your life? No, but I strongly believe that the best food of any kind that you're ever going to have in your life is never going to be from a chain. It's always going to be from an independent, somewhere that you've not heard of, that doesn't have any marketing or social media or anything like that. It's just like family owned business cooking real good food. Nando's is a chain. What they have going on in the UK is incredibly smart marketing. The food is good, it's a reasonable price, you know exactly what you're getting, and they have really drawn on like the community kind of side of going to a restaurant or going out to eat. So they really target towards like groups of friends, big families, the place you can go where you're going to get served quick, you're going to get served exactly what you know, it's consistent, it's the same in every branch, the decor is the same in every branch, like you literally know exactly what you're getting. And they have this thing in the UK, it's like cheeky Nando's, want to go for a cheeky Nando's. They've made it a whole like marketing thing, very clever brand marketing, and it is a real thing. Like if you go to any teenager at a school, or even like early 20s or even older than that, people will be like cheeky Nando's, they'll know exactly what you mean, and they would definitely say yes, let's go there. The other thing, I don't think it's translated particularly well in America, and I don't know why, and I kind of want to go and see if it is the same as in the UK. If is the menu the same, is the vibe the same, like is it still quick, is it the same price point, because something just doesn't seem like it's completely translated in America. I don't know if you know the word cheeky or use it that much, but I've never seen it referred to as like cheeky Nando's over here or anything like that. And I know their social media pages here aren't necessarily booming or whatever, but I think it has got the potential to be like the IHOP of chicken here. And they also do spicy, and I know Americans have way more tolerance for spice than the Brits do. So I don't quite know what's not adding up, but something's not adding up. So I'm gonna go and just see if it is the same before I tell you you need to hop on this immediately. So let's see. The vibes in here are very similar to the UK. The menu is a little bit different. I typically don't go for the chicken. I typically go for like the burgers and stuff that have these yummy toppings, but my two favorites aren't on here. They do have bowls and stuff, which I've not seen in the UK, although that might be happening now. Obviously, it's a long time since I've been. They looked really good, but I wanted to try and get something as close to what I would have in the UK as possible so that I can make a fair comparison. So I ordered the grilled halloumi sticks with chili jam from the appetizers. This is not going to be good for my stomach, but I love halloumi so much. And then I ordered the Nandokas burger, which is the chicken burger with coleslaw on top. I added cheese and with two sides, the peri peri chips and the mac and cheese. And that comes with Peronaise as well. If anybody laughs at me for doing lemon and herb, like, no, we can't be friends, because the lemon and herb is so tasty. And I got a medium spice wild herb sauce that I can add a little bit within the comforts of my own control. Okay, let's give this halloumi cheese a little taster, shall we? Oh, it's good. Yeah. So good. Okay. Whilst we're on a roll, let's try this burger inside. Oh, they taste exactly the same, and they are labelled as chips in the menu, which I appreciate. I've never had mac and cheese at Nando's before. I don't know if they do that in the UK now, or if this just is an exclusive thing to the American chain. Let's try it. Oh, that's pretty good. There's a little bit of spice. Not the best mac and cheese I've ever had. It's going to fill me right up. Right, burger. I'm going to do this with one hand. The thing I forgot to mention, this burger is actually served on a garlic bread roll and not a regular roll, because normally I would have garlic bread as one of my sides. So I thought this killed two birds with one stone. Yeah, it's pretty good. The coleslaw isn't as good, straight up. But I think the chicken tastes about the same. The garlic bread roll is delicious. I ain't half bad. Stay with me and I'll let you know if I have room for dessert. I'm crying. I just looked at the dessert menu and they don't have something in the UK they call chocolate cake. And it is the most insane chocolate cake that I've ever had in my entire life. And I have sampled a lot of chocolate cakes in my time, trust me. It's so good. And every time I go to Nando's, I would always get it. Even if I didn't want to eat it then, I would get it and take it home. And have it at home or have it the next day or whatever, and it was so good. And they don't have it here, so Nando's USA, if you see this, please get the chocolate cake on the menu. It's so good. Okay, let me give you a sum up. I think it's about 8/10 of the way the same as the UK. By that I mean the fries, the Peronaise, the seasoning, all the same. Like the seasoning on the chicken tastes exactly the same. The sides, I definitely made the wrong choice with the mac and cheese. Wouldn't have that again. I would try the macho peas, which I really liked in the UK, or the Portuguese rice. Was really good in the UK. People say the mash is really good too, but I've never actually had that, so I can't comment. Halloumi fries, insane. Overall, I would prefer you to go to the one in the UK, but it's a reasonable comparison. But if you come here and you don't like it, you still have to go to the one in the UK. And Nando's America, you just need to bring the coleslaw recipe from the UK and the chocolate cake from the UK, and I think you're pushing a 10. You're pushing a 10 out of 10 comparison to the UK version, and then create that whole community social vibe that we've got in the UK, you know? Definitely not going to get dessert here, so I don't know if I'm going to see you again today, depending on if I have a little snacky snack later, or whether I'll see you tomorrow, but only one way to find out. Good morning / it's almost the afternoon. It's approaching lunchtime. It is Thursday and I'm back with some more food. I'm about to do something very stupid. So when I asked for food recommendations, there was so many different types of cuisines that I wanted to try, as well as a couple of notable restaurants or places to eat that I wanted to try, that I think I overestimated how much food one girl can eat in essentially 2 full days. So today right now I'm gonna do two things at once. I really wanted to try some Ethiopian food because people said that's a big part of the cultural cuisine here and it's really good. It's not something I've ever had before. So I'm gonna do that first and then I'm gonna go to Ben's chili bowl. And I know you're all thinking Ben's chili bowl looks like to me it's about 5 meals in one sitting. So I'm not promising that I'm gonna be able to finish anything that I have today, but I just want to try some things because I have a meal planned for tonight that I really can't miss or rearrange because I go home in the morning. So we're just going to have to fit it all in. I skipped breakfast, so I'm hoping that I've done enough, but we'll see. Let's go to the Ethiopian place first. Okay, I've tasted everything. I have no idea what any of it is. I can't compare it to anything I've ever eaten before. It's super tasty. The egg is egg, the rice is rice, but this, no idea what this is, but it's good. And this, I have no idea what this is, but it's good, but it is a little bit spicy, so I'm not going to eat too much of that because I might regret it. Right, there's no way I'm eating all of this, not even half of it, but I'll do my best and then I'll see you in a minute at Ben's chili bowl. Okay, here I am 10 minutes later. This might be a mistake, but another one of the reasons that I've done this is honestly, Ben's chili bowl half smoke is not the sort of food that I would normally order. If I'm going for like American fat food, I'm more of like a burger girl than I am like a hot dog girl. So I don't really know what I'm going to think of this, but everybody's told me I need to try it and everybody's told me I need to come to the original one on U Street, which I have done. So let's go see. And here it is, Junior half smoke. I went for a junior dog because, yeah, I'm really full. And these are going in my bag for later, 100%. Let's try it. Okay, confession, I already took a small bite to test that I could indeed eat this with one hand. It's a hell of a messy job. I don't know why I wore white. Oh God, I'm dripping on my potato chips. Right, let's have another go. It's good, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. I'm not even bothered about the hot dog. I would have a bun full of that chili. I would have just a bowl full of that chili. I would eat that chili all day. Really tasty, not too spicy. Sold. 10/10. I think you're actually gonna be really proud of me. I actually think I'm gonna finish this. It's got a little bit of heat, but not too much. So I actually think I'm gonna finish this before I roll around town. And then I have one more food stop before the end of my trip. So I'll see you guys this evening. Okay, here I am at my final food stop of the DC food tour, and it is Old Ebbets Grill. This place was probably the #1 ahead of Ben's Chili Bowl recommended place that I needed to eat. So I'm really excited. I hope it's cozy. I'm kind of craving a glass of red wine because it's a little bit cooler today. Red wine is my favorite, but I haven't had it since I moved to Florida because it's warm and I just haven't fancied it. I really fancy it now, so I hope it's a nice cozy little vibe. Let's go inside. It definitely ticks the cozy mark. And the menu is incredible. I'm going to get myself a delicious glass of red wine. Starters here, I ordered spring peas, which is a variety of different sorts of peas in different formats, with a poached egg on top, some sourdough, and a glass of red wine on the side, of course. That's super tasty. And for my main course, I ordered the filet mignon. Comes with pave potato,
red wine gravy and some garlic butter, I think, and some broccoli underneath, but who cares about that? Still got some red wine left, and I am very excited to try this.
Steak, my knife went through it like it was just a cloud. Oh my god. Not just the steak, but the sauce. And I haven't had potatoes this way for such a long time, and I remember now how delicious it is. Wow. There's absolutely no way I'm going to have space for the broccoli because I'm going to need to try dessert here too.
I am so full, but this dessert menu, there is not a single thing on there that I would not devour. I wish I had more space in my stomach, so I'm probably not going to make my normal choice, but let's see if we can manage a couple spoonfuls, and worst case scenario, this is coming back to the hotel with me. I think I've made mistakes. This is going to tip me over the edge. Look at that chocolate tort. Candied hazelnuts, salted caramel sauce, whipped cream, and a big fat amber-sized slice. Oh my god. Roll me out of here.
Oh my god. The sweet, the salt. That is incredible. And I consider myself a certified chocolate expert. So I don't know how I'm going to finish this. Okay, and that is it. I am absolutely stuffed. I look like I'm about 6 months pregnant, but that's the end of the food vlog. Everything that I ate in DC, and it was absolutely delicious. I definitely ended on a high. That's really set the bar. I've had a lot of terrible meals in America, but that was not one of them. That was absolutely delicious. I wouldn't hesitate to recommend it and go back there. I'm actually already texting my husband like, when can we come back to DC and eat at all their bits, because yeah, absolutely top draw. Okay, now next week's vlog is going to be me in the gym. Just kidding. I can't remember what I've got next week, but stay tuned. It's going to be more travel, more food, all of the good stuff, you know, the things I enjoy to do. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all soon.